Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toy Escapades channel. Thanks for joining me, and before you continue, I'd like to ask that you kindly subscribe to the channel so I can continue to share more awesome pop culture news and commentary. So the images online from Toy Fair 2019 continue to assault us and definitely carry the promise of assaulting our wallets as well throughout the year. I'm specifically interested in those products that focus on retro properties that we love from our childhood. And let's face it, Super 7 and their ReAction figures have carried that banner for the last half a decade and don't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. And just like the Funko Pop brand, their access to movie, cartoon, toy, and TV show licenses seem to be endless. So these images of their upcoming Transformers G1 line got my jaw dropping somewhat. The pictures are shared online courtesy of the awesome Toy Arc site. Now from the photos, we see a first wave of figures that include a G1 style Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, Soundwave, and Megatron. So from the images, all of these look pretty much the part. Though with the basic 5 points of articulation, this is probably a homage to G1 as well. If you remember, there were some Transformers figures back in the day where even 2 points of articulation were a bonus. I'm looking at you, Rodimus Prime. Now for some reason, while all of these are in scale, Megatron looks like he's the biggest, even bigger in width than Optimus. Of course, the thing that makes all ReAction figures truly stand out is the packaging and artwork. And in this case, the classic style illustrations on the card backs is certain to stop any fan in their tracks. In fact, I feel that the packaging makes up for at least 70% of the experience of owning some of these. Okay, so while these certainly look eye-catching, I can't help but wonder if there's been a burning desire among collectors for non-transforming Transformers in general, or specifically Transformers done in an old Kenner style. If you remember, Hasbro explored a range like these in the early 90s just before the G1 line wrapped up for good. Now, after exploring multiple variations of the Transformers concept, from triple changes to 6 changes, duocons, headmasters, target masters, pretenders, micromasters, double target masters. Did I leave anything out? They then went into action masters. So action masters were this line of Transformers that didn't transform, as they were exposed to a substance that locked them in their robot modes. Instead, they would come with accessories and weapons that would transform instead. Now these figures are somewhat hard to come by and very sought after by collectors today due to their faithful renditions of the characters in robot mode. And then in the early 2000s, Hasbro imported the Japanese PVC figure concept and introduced the Heroes of Cybertron line, which has a range of Transformers in robot modes only. These are in fact closer to the ReAction scale as they were about 3 inches tall in height. Okay, so I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on these, as well as if there's any one of you out there that used to own the Action Masters range of non-transforming Transformers. Do leave your comments below and do keep following the channel for more Toy Fair 2019 thoughts and feedback. Thank you, and I'll catch you guys again soon.